multiple people, but we have 5.2k healing on Gragas. He would not go down, as we saw. Let's see. He only died once. Only once was it not happy hour for him. That was a very well played game by both teams. I hope to see... I honestly hope to see a best of threes in this match lineup.
Because you just want to shoutcast more, huh?
Oh no, I just love watching these games. Then again, screaming at the top of my lungs is always a plus.
So do you think at the start, it says blue team, which is girls, I don't know why I can't remember their names. But they bought 5 vision wards, and that might have hindered him early game. That's like 400 gold early. I don't know.
Oh.
Come into the room before it's full and go down to spectate.
Oh, that is true. There were, I'd like to say 4 pink wards from the Morgana in about 3 minutes, and they each were taken in the same spot, taken down by High Shin unit behind the lizard buff for Curls for Girls.
Now they're switching sides.
Yes. Curls for Girls did win the coin toss and opt for blue team, so now they are purple side. And I'm very sad that no one knows the theory crafting behind band picks. If it's a best of 3, sometimes you want to be purple side just to see what the enemy picks, because they only do get 1 first pick, and you get 2 after that. So as long as you don't have 1 champion you want more than anything from that team, unless you can possibly ban it out if you don't even want it, and then you have 2 picks over them afterwards. It's actually not a bad strategy to opt for. And then the second game, after they've seen your champions and which ones are possibly your strongest, then you're blue team and you can pick at least 1 of those first champions you wanted more than anything if they do not ban it out. No response? Oh, QQ.
Oh, sorry. Looking at something else.
Aimstar has forsaken me.
I was burping really intensively during that. Sorry.
Well played.
Well, he was honest.
Oh, that's why he's well played. It's not well played versus a liar. They hurt people's feelings. And now we have a full game. Want me to ask if both teams are ready?
Please, Reno.
Team 1, ready? Team...
Oh, they have the pearl icon. Sorry.
Yes, they do. Are they teasing you?
Maybe. Sure.
Oh, wait. Why are they teasing you? You mean like this?
Because it's so cute.
Ah, I won't show it. I just switched mine to the Poro.
I have it too, so it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, wait, I have to switch it because that seems like I want a certain team to do well. No. Let's see.
Well, I do want a certain.
I will pick the Machine Eye from the latest metal skins, just to show that I am indeed watching this match.
Okay, make sure I didn't hit quit spectate this time.
Quit button actually allows you to get a closer view and see the game before the 3-minute wait, so if you hit the quit button, that'd help you.
Okay.
Trust me, the quit button now lets you see the game before the 3-minute wait. Do it. The
No.
the Braum ban coming again from High Shin unit and the Lee Sin. So I feel like the Lee Sin pick is definitely a ban on the strengths of High Shin unit. Girls for Girls not wanting to fight a Lee Sin.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did their research here.
Why is it called... Go ahead.
Girls for Girls most likely did their research. That's how it feels because they're very choice-heavy bans. It's like not something you'd normally see. Oh, and Vi coming down. Not liking the Vi from last game. Very powerful. They want to shut down this jungler. It seems like, yeah, there were very nicely played jungle and counter ganks from the Vi last game. But I feel that the Braum, Cassidon, and possibly Jax from Curls for Girls, maybe they did their homework. I don't want to say they didn't for sure because I do not know, but it just feels very generic. It feels like something you would see in a solo queue game where you don't know what the enemy plays. So that's, yep, and again, Braum, Cassidon, and Jax.
They... Curls for Girls chose the ban Morgana because they couldn't first pick it, so we'll see what the first pick goes on the other blue team.
Oh, And there was instead of the Vi ban from last game that Curls for Girls picked, or the Yasuo from last game, they picked Vi ban this time, and that is in fact that was picked against Curls for Girls, I believe, are blue team. No, they're purple team. Okay, so Shin unit does use in fact Yasuo, so that's what they wanted since they couldn't pick up the Morgana.
Let's see what next 2 lanes they will pick. They choose to pick a support because that's...
So it's...
Yep.
So have I been saying this wrong? It's Shin unit?
That's what they told me just now. They're like, make him stop saying it.
Shin
They're
unit.
like, it's Shin unit.
Okay, fine, then I'll call you Shin unit because I was saying hi like I want to greet you.
I think they, Curls for Girls chose Thresh to take away from Shin unit because they didn't want to give Yasha that knockout from Thresh.
True, but again, they're
Still Nami
Girls
and knockout.
are not picking a sustain support. Could be very deadly in the trades unless they get a full burst from the lockdown from a Thresh hook, and then combo.
I'm excited. The good support player is playing Nami, so I get to see her Nami play.
Oh, we get to see the Nami play again, actually.
Yes.
So this will be a very interesting matchup. Lucian being picked up again by, I believe...
So far, smart picks.
No, go on. I just can't say Lucian's name. I can't say the player name. I don't know how to. I butchered their team name enough.
Shin unit?
Yep. Shin unit. Oh, like Shin. Okay. Maybe. That's probably just me fanboying in a little fantasy world. So we have the Jar4, Thresh, Caitlyn, and possibly Kennen top picks coming out from Curls for Girls? Kennen top. Interesting.
So apparently Shin unit's team name is from manga and anime, so yeah.
Oh, then it could in fact be Kishin. I don't remember what that's from though, but Kishin. I don't know. This is League, not anime. Sorry. I need to talk about League plays right now. Oh, Syndra being picked up instead of Kennen. Very nice.
This is troll.
Blitzcrank and Alistar.
Isn't that called something like Blitz City or something like that, or Hook City? I don't know. It's called something.
Thresh, Blitzcrank, and I don't know if there's any others. There possibly is, but I can't think of them at the time. Thresh and Blitz are definitely Hook City because you'll get Blitz grabbed and then you'll... Or no. Let's see, it should be... You will get Blitz grabbed, then Thresh hooked, and possibly a third hook, which I don't know the champion. And it's just in one straight line, so it's like getting pulled from a team's inner tower all the way to the inhibitor. Or possibly beyond it. Okay, they're showing them again. Yeah, they're just messing with us. This seems more real. Yep, Malphite top and a Xin Zhao jungle. Very different picks from earlier. Do we see a top laner? No, we do not. I'm surprised. Shin unit had a very strong Gragas split.
Shin unit.
Shin unit, no. Oh, I really didn't notice. Thank you. I apologize in advance if I do that any more times, but I will try my darndest to not. Wait, can I curse?
I don't know.
Not exorbitant. Not a lot. Just like if one time slips. Okay.
Aimstar, did you change the title of the game?
Let me do game 2, right?
CLC dough.
On my screen it says Shin unit versus Survey Corps. Let me refresh.
Mine says CLC dough.
It does say that. Let me fix that, please.
Okay.
Oh, the stream. I was looking at the match. It just says game name, CLC dough. We're laughing because dough is a female deer. Oh, no.
I didn't write that.
Okay, it's fixed.
We should definitely make the new CLC icon a female deer, a doe. The CLC doe. Let's see. For the purple team, Curls for Girls, we have Jarvan the fourth in the jungle, Thresh as support, Caitlyn as AD carry, or marksman if you're into that kind of thing, Vladimir as top laner, and Syndra as mid lane. Ooh, Very deadly. In the Shin unit, I had to bite my tongue almost. We have Nami in the support, Lucian as the AD carry marksman, Yasuo as the mid laner, AD mid laner. Ooh. Xin Zhao in the jungle, and Malphite in the top lane. That is a very attack damage heavy team composition. We have Xin Zhao, Yasuo, and I like to say Lucian. With all their strong AD and damage, they're more prone to bruisers, assassins, and marksmen over anything else, so their focus is on damage. And then we have Malphite and Nami. Their magical damage is decent, but it is not something that could insanely win a game. It's something that can pick up kills if an enemy's low, though, or do their part. It's very well. But with Curls for Girls, we have Jeff or Caitlyn. Theirs is more inclined to ability power. Vladimir and Syndra's damage with a little bit from Thresh. And then we have the Jar4 and the Caitlyn attack damage. Very interesting. The easier to counter resistance versus Shin unit than Curls for Girls. Hmm. Let's see.
Sorry, I'm back.
Welcome back.
I typed you some messages. Cool.
Oh, I'm reading them right now.
Awesome.
Very interesting.
Whew. 50 seconds on the clock. Dun dun dun.
I'm very excited to see what the Malphite combo with the Yasha will do. It's going to be very devastating, and seeing what they can do last game, I know they can pull it off. They choose to pick up the Jarvan versus a Xin Zhao. This is going to be really cool. If I knew the lore a little bit, I can talk about the lore, because I think Jarvan versus Xin Zhao is like part of the lore. Yeah.
Versus Xin Zhao? Or versus... Yeah.
I think, well, my friend who plays Jarvan, he says that you're supposed to build damage on Jarvan and tank on Xin Zhao. That's what the lore says. But yeah.
Well, yeah, the longer Xin Zhao stays in the fight, the more he'll heal and have the possibility of sustaining ludicrously. And Jar4 just needs to knock people up and kill them before they hit the ground. In non-lore wise, that's a key factor. But we do have a lore fight of the Thresh for Girls and the Lucian for Shin unit. A very obvious lore that everyone no doubt knows of. We will see if Lucian gets his wife back, at least attempts to.
Oh yeah, did you guys notice how like on loading screen it loads so much better? So much easier.
Really?
They said that in the Tuesday patch, they're like this goes out for all you toasters out there. They made it so that loading screen loads like so much faster.
Oh. Well, I can't say for certain since we're not one of the loaders, but since we're watching this, it looks like everyone got to 100% moderately fast. We have 6 people on 100% in the first, I'd like to say 15 seconds, but it could also be that automatic loading from spectating. Well, no. That's only if you leave and rejoin a game you've already loaded the memory of it. And we have 9 people on 100%, just waiting for a Glacial Malphite. And the skin intimidation goes to, I'd like to say Curls for Girls, they're purple side, no?
Yep, the purple.
It is again 4-2 skins. Sadly, Syndra doesn't have a skin, and hers are some of the best. That Aquarian Syndra. You always got to fight with blue balls. And the first person to buy is Vladimir. Boots.
He
4
wins.
health potions and a sight ward. Vladimir will no doubt win his top lane. No. Uh-oh.
Alright, this is gonna be there's definitely gonna do something level 1, we'll see. For sure.
Okay, be right back. I'm gonna go shower.
Aw.
You boys have fun.
Thank you.
Will do.
So Thresh is gonna group up with Jarvan. They're gonna go press their red. Nope, they just choose the ward.
Mm-hmm. A defensive ward in the bottom of the river and an offensive one in the brush.
I really like them using 4 wards at the start. That vision and that just information, you really need it.
Very critical. You want to make sure that you're not getting invaded anywhere, since without those visions, unless they're walking into your face or you walk into their bush, you'll not know where an enemy is. And Lucian himself being a ward in that tri-bush, though he could place a ward down. At 1 minute would have been the best time for him to place a ward down and go to their red buff, because then by 2 minutes he would have gotten his ward back. No, sorry. It is a 1 minute duration, so at 2 minutes it'll be gone, and at 3 he will get his sight ward back. And both teams going for red. Will we see a level 2 invasion coming out from either onto their blue golems? Where was the ward? We only had 1 ward in the blue side red bush, correct?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so they don't intensely know that that I'd like to say Shin unit started red buff. Yeah, blue team.
I think
So,
Jarvan wants to get a gank bottom with Thresh Lantern. That's why he chooses that route.
Oh, very nicely played, or very nicely thought out at least. And Syndra getting poked down level 1 hard by Yasuo.
Yes, that's what he does, and I'm glad he's doing that. He's playing it right.
Yeah, intensely. The Syndra having the longest cooldown at the level 1 Q. If he misses them, then Yasuo is just going to keep basic attacking and getting those nice, well-played Steel Tempests off into the face. Ooh. Oh, that level 2. Now he's going to start dancing in the lane. Now let's see. So now we have it switched. So Shin units the blue team and Girls for Girls of the red. If we're going to see a little bit of different plays happening since they are on the opposite side. So maybe the positioning of the walls and just where they have to click, since it's totally ooh. A Thresh hook hitting a minion, almost. That would have been a great
Jarvan
engagement.
has to go to Yasuo because Yasuo's just putting too much pressure. Nope, Jarvan chooses to go back because they're overextended bottom.
Going through the tri-bush unwarded. And they are pushing very hard. Oh, and he is getting there right before the minion wave, so the minion wave, only the tower will see him out. The minion wave won't get any excess. Oh, the bubble missing, the Thresh hook
That was
missing, the flay missing. Oh, and Piltover Peacemaker just inching by. That would have been a perfect Nami setup.
That was a very critical area. They needed to wait for Jarvan to knock up. That was a guaranteed knock up, and they can get a guaranteed hook.
The Death Sentence, the Flay, the Piltover Peacemaker, and the Dragon Strike Demacian Standard combo all missing their targets, I believe, in that fight. It was a nice thought, but they are fighting a Lucian, though. Does he have? Yeah, he has Unrelenting Assault, so he could juke at least one of those.
Jarvan, but they see him.
Running through a ward that just timed out. He just saw the ward disappear. Oh, Thresh opting to lantern him, but they are right under tower. That would have been great.
Their lane doesn't have enough room to make that gank happen safely.
Oh, and Yasuo taking the big race since he knew Jarvan was bottom lane and Syndra couldn't stop him, or recalled. And Xin Zhao very deep in the enemy jungle. They are just stealing all, since they knew where Jarfar was that entire time, they just took every big creep in the jungle camps they could. That's going to set Jarfar back if he doesn't get a good gank off.
I expected Vladimir to win in the CS match early on, but you know, with the he chose Malphite for the combo, so he just got to farm. He's just going to keep farming.
A good thing to do since his, what's it called, infusion? The Q? Yeah, transfusion. Since his transfusion early game has a larger cooldown than most anything, and that's when you have to opt on a Vladimir, he should be using it on the creeps and not Malphite, because it'll just hit the shield, and it'll be all that time that Malphite will stay back that Vladimir will just be sitting on a transfusion he could use, and he'll just be taking free harass from Malphite in between. So this could work in Malphite's favor if Vladimir tries to harass Malphite.
Yeah.
I feel it'll just be a waste of time that he'll sit on that cooldown. Bottom lane being more even. Curls for girls not one.
Game
Oh,
pause.
please go away, lol. PP. Oh, and the disconnection from Lucian. And Yasuo is feeling very awkward and talking to Syndra in all chat.
I believe Vladimir was trying to spam a red pot. It's kind of glitched.
Oh, and the pause is freezing my screen. I can't see the mid fight. It look on the minimap. Yasuo is on top of Syndra. That's where the awkwardness happened. They are probably face to face right now.
Scissoring?
No, Yasuo would need 2 swords for that.
Oh, okay.
Face to face. Where did you get that? No, there is no whirlwind happening. Yasuo is level 5. I thought the last breath
And we're
was
back
knocking up Syndra. Yes, here we go. Malphite going hard onto Vladimir, just pounding the ground in his face. Malphite going half health. Syndra just focusing on creep scores. Xin Zhao leaving a bottom lane gank. Was he seen or did he just not feel like it?
Say it
Possibly
again?
a bubble was missed. Xin Zhao was bottom lane and stopped a gank. Instead of going for a gank, he left, but there was no vision around him.
Okay. Yeah. Who knows?
Vladimir is getting bullied. He is in fact sitting. Oh, there we go. He was sitting on his transfusion when he was at half health. He should just be spamming it for the heal. So how do you think this game is going to go now that it's more, I'd like to say neutral. No one's trying to force a kill. And
Is Curls for Girls fighting for their lives?
they are actually, besides Vladimir and Syndra is
I mean, as
picking
far
back
as
up.
tournament, like if they lose, they're out.
I believe this is in the losers bracket, so yes, I believe whoever loses here is sadly kicked out of the tournament.
Yeah. So you
But
have
do not
that.
quote me on that. I haven't seen the bracket yet, but I'm just assuming since the
I mean,
losers bracket
the
is
first
one
game
match
went
round.
to Hishin, right?
Yes.
So yeah. So
Oh, my apologies. It is not the bracket you were talking about. It is the out of 3 matches.
yes, I'm
So
sorry.
yes, girls for girls. If they lose this out of 3 match. They need to win this to turn this in their favor to the best of 3 and hopefully get the win. Oh, Xin Zhao going on to Jarvan. Jarvan flashes and does get a lantern from Thresh. Very nice roam from Thresh to leave the lane to go help Jar4.
Xin Zhao is able to make his rotation to red to blue pretty easily, and we'll see how.
Oh. No, go on. Yeah, I will not. If I say that, it's out of shock, and I will let you finish.
Oh, we'll see. And Jarvan was able to back, so he's not too far behind his rotation for his buffs.
Nice. And the shock was that Syndra is getting back up in creep score and is actually harassing Yasuo. Very well. Getting those cooldowns, getting less of a cooldown on the dark spheres, and getting all of her combos ready. She is actually fighting.
Girls for
Yasuo very
girls, always controlling that neutral river with the pink ward.
They do love that vision, and it is a very good amount of vision to have. It helps your bottom lane, your dragon possibilities, and your mid laner from possible ganks. Though the pink ward up top lane I don't like. It's very nice for if the jungler save you from one jungle gank. And especially if they just run not around the bush instead of through it, they won't realize it's in there. But also at the same time, it is very easily to notice. I like, as a top laner, I like putting my ward in the top river bush near Baron. Almost like a complete mirror of where their pink ward is on the dragon side. Because then you have both vision, a perfect defense line of vision for your mid laner, and it'll also like generally help your jungler from jungle invasions and help top and bottom from possible ganks. It's a very nice ward to have on either side.
Yes, it is.
And some trade going down bottom lane. Malphite having to return to base, giving Vlad a bit of free farm. But though they are very close in creep score, a fight going down in mid lane. The balls and dark spheres and throws missing from Syndra. She has to flash, or else she would have gotten knocked up by the Steel Tempest Whirlwind and the last breath for a kill. That was a very deadly game Syndra was playing there. the damage coming out onto Caitlyn and the knockup onto Thresh. This Lucian and Nami are just equally damaging this bottom lane.
Yeah. Caitlyn's able to just harass Lucian with the range, and with the Lucian's nerf on the Q, he has to like get really close to land it.
Lucian is showing how well he can wield those guns by holding them sideways.
That
is when you know you are a true gunslinger.
Now we know.
And knowing is half the battle. Though I feel Syndra was doing exceedingly well early, but now that Yasuo has larger waves of creeps, I guess, like when they were fighting normally it was Syndra taking all the creep waves down instantly because he had low mana, Cloud Puffs. But Andy Chang starting to get more with that Syndra going a little lower. Oh, damage going out bottom lane. Lucian getting hit by the death sentence and the flay and the box and the exhaust, but his damage with Nami does pick up first blood on Lucian, and he does flash for the double kill and unrelenting and healed out.
How did that start? Do you know?
It started with Lucian and Nami chasing down Caitlyn by out damaging her.
Did they
She
miss
had to
position?
go under the tower, and
Okay.
Thresh, saving Caitlyn, picked up the death sentence, the flay, the exhaust, and the box onto Lucian, but it did not stop him. It was very well-timed crowd control, but it was not enough.
I see.
Nami was getting some heals and basic attack damage off in the middle of that, so that supplementary damage with the exhaust on Lucian did help them pick up the kill.
I don't know what the exact changes are for Thresh, but his ultimate did get nerfed during 4.13 patch.
It did?
Yes.
Let me look at it. It looks like it is level 1 with that much damage. I believe they did something with the walls. Oh, once one wall is broken,
Yeah.
remaining walls deal no damage and only apply
There
half
you
of
go.
the slowing amount.
There you go.
And an enemy cannot be affected by multiple walls simultaneously. So pretty much it's only the first wall that breaks. It's not like you have 4 people inside your box and then each one of them hits a different wall and takes full damage. Now only the first one to hit a wall, so you can actually make your tank or your highest health member hit one wall, and the rest are pretty much nerf. Like nerf foam. Though I do believe they upgraded the damage on the box since only the first one applies damage. Instead of, I'd like to say it used to be 100 to 150. Right now, at level 1, it is 250 base damage. Ooh, Xin Zhao, and the pink ward is down, though it did take, I'd like to say, 7 minutes to find it top lane. Oh, all the pink wards are down, actually. Hi, Shin unit, or he Shin, I apologize so much. Oh, and the last breath goes out from the Yasuo with the ignite, and there is the kill. Jar4 cannot save that Syndra. And I feel a little sad because Syndra thought Jarvan could pick up the kill on Yasuo, but he missed up his knockup, so that kind of stopped it. And Syndra, in her last dying breath, oh, another knockup coming down from Jar4 onto Yasuo, but he is getting down damaged. The Cataclysm comes down, so Yasuo flashes to safety. He is still running, and now he gets a knockup Steel Tempest. He is, ooh. What I tried to say was Syndra. Last dying breath ignited Yasuo for nothing. So, that is the ignite is now on cooldown, sadly. A little bit of a skirmish up top. Malphite slamming Vladimir off of the creep line. Huge creep wave too. So, now we're seeing he Shin unit on a 3,000 gold lead again. Lucian going into the face of Caitlyn, dealing half her health and damage, but the net will escape. Safari Caitlyn, the nets will save you. Oh, Lucian again. He just unrelenting assaults into Caitlyn's little sphere, her bubble of protection. The tidal wave does knock up Thresh, and he will flash to safety and heal. Oh, and the culling just barely misses the final shot that could have put Thresh down. Xin Zhao going for a blue golem invade, warding down, seeing what they're doing. Now he's forcing that Jar4 to take it. Yes, he forced Jar4 to take the blue buff. He does get knocked up. The bubble will miss. The exhaust doesn't. The standard goes down. Oh, Yasuo diving hard onto Syndra, forcing Syndra's flash, and Jar4 goes down under the tower. Xin Zhao is taken remarkably low, but Caitlyn can't pick up the kill, having been Syndra coming around again, but I don't think that's smart with half health to a full health Yasuo. And the dragon being picked up indeed.
So fill me in with the flow of the game. I had to deal with the Twitch chat.
Say again?
Can you fill me in with the flow of the game so far? I had to deal with Twitch chat.
Shin unit is doing exceedingly well. They just pulled an inner tower dive with an outer tower still out on bottom lane. And they picked up a kill on Jar 4, who had to take the blue golem away from Syndra, smite it away because Xin Zhao was sitting there. And after that, they just fought a little. Syndra got to half health. Xin Zhao almost died in his dive on Jar 4 in the inner tower. And they all survived. They walked away to tell the tale and picked up a dragon for it. And now that is a 5,000 gold lead for Shin unit. It was 3,000 just a few minutes ago. I'd like to say like 2 minutes ago. So so far it just seems like it was a very slow-paced game early, but Shin unit is starting to find the little cracks in Curls for Girls armor and exploit them.
Yasuo's up almost 2k gold on Syndra.
Mm-hmm. And Lucian is definitely using his he has more damage than Caitlyn as long as he doesn't get hit by a Piltover Peacemaker, though he has shorter range. Since Caitlyn's all about sniping, he unrelenting assaults into Caitlyn's range and starts shooting her for enormous damage. And it's very critical that he lands his culling because he missed it earlier on Thresh for the final shot.
Yes.
Bubble will miss, Yasuo will...
The flash
Yo!
gets a kill.
See? He just... And the tidal wave knocking up Thresh for the kill. Nami just letting Lucian take this.
This is the bottom lane that won him the game last game.
Mm-hmm. And that is the second double kill that Lucian picked up, given to him by that Valkyris. You were right. Seeing that Nami play is very deadly.
Mm-hmm.
And the middle lane tower having almost no health. I'd like to say 200. Yes.
I will keep my eye on this Valkyris guy. I will see what his journey is into Soki will be towards the end of the season.
That would be a wise decision. He is exceeding fairly well at the role of support. And now they just got to the inner tower, and it's almost gone. That was the very first push by Lucian and Nami. Oh, Jar 4 coming in. Will he land the knockup? He lands the knockup onto Lucian. Lucian getting healed by his healing Nami. The bubble goes down, saves him. But Caitlyn with that Piltover Peacemaker. That's the damage I was talking about. The Cataclysm coming out. Lucian is getting picked up by the snipe. That was indeed an ace in the hole by Caitlyn. It was a very nice pickup for Caitlyn since it was a shutdown.
Oh yeah.
He did that gold. Since it was a shutdown, I'm very iffy. Malphite taking the kill onto Vladimir with Xin Zhao and Yasuo in the top lane. My apologies for not noticing that sooner.
Malphite choosing to go tanky because he just needs that knockup for Yasuo and he's going to be taking all the damage. And I'm glad he did that because I do play a heavy AP Malphite top, and late game I just do the damage and that's all I do. It's worthless after that. I just go and burst my damage and I can't do anything afterwards. So I like the tankiness.
And the mid tower going down from the 3-player rotation and the standard from Jarvan.
But it's so much fun doing that burst damage on Malphite.
Yes, yes it is.
Hello?
Hi.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Tonight is a wonderful night. No, I was just told that I'll be having lasagna and cheesecake waiting for me.
Wow.
Ooh. Nice.
The perks of having a...
And I'm glad you were able to join the cast on short notice.
Oh, no. It's by all means. It's always fun to shoutcast. Especially with you guys.
Oh yeah, did you guys figure, because I heard before I left, after you guys wondering like, oh, is Curls fighting for their lives right now? Did you get that answered?
Actually, no. It was miscommunication on my part, actually. He was talking about the best of 3, and yes, Shin unit did win the first one, so Curls for Girls are fighting for their lives. If they lose this match, they will, or this round, they will lose the match for a 2-0.
Yeah, and they're not actually knocked out. It's just they get moved to the losers bracket. It's just
Yes,
whoever
so they
wins.
are in the winners bracket, okay.
Yeah, and so whoever wins this are pretty much guaranteed either first or second.
Oh, wow. Wait. first. Oh, so whoever wins this goes into the finals, you're saying?
Yes.
And whoever loses this is guaranteed third.
No,
Possibly?
if they lose,
Um,
actually, oh, you can see the
Syndra gets a nice knockup.
And the tidal wave does complement it, and the Syndra picks up on Xin Zhao. Yasuo gets a double kill on Syndra and Jarvan. Nami picks up the Thresh, and the bubbles just go around and around
But
and
the
around.
wombo combo is just too much.
They have the tidal wave into the Yasuo last breath. Also the Malphite, unstoppable force, picking up for Yasuo. Yasuo going deep. All that damage just shreds through Caitlyn's health. And now Lucian tanking, but they should really have either a creep or that Malphite tanking, not their squishies.
I don't know
And
if they.
surrender again,
Yeah.
4-1. A double surrender from Curls for Girls. Possibly they just know that they're going to lose this, so they want to get it out of the way, since they will be having an extra chance, that cushion for the losers bracket.
That's a team comp I'm going to be putting in my playbook. I like that team comp. Malphite top, Zinzal jungle, Nami Lucian bot, and Yasuo mid.
That
Thank
is
you, guys.
actually very good with the Yasuo and the Malphite. They have a good frontline tankiness with gap closers that can set up for Yasuo.
And Zinzal is still a strong jungler.
Everyone besides Lucian can set up a Yasuo ultimate. That is a last breath. That is very devastating, in fact.
Checking the graph to see who did most damage and healing.
I'd like to say Yasuo, since how fast he shredded that Caitlyn, he had the most damage. And since there's no Gragas, I'd like to say that either Vladimir did more healing.
Gragas
Sticking
was
over,
too. I think he's passed out from that last game. He did drink a lot.
Yes, 4k healing by the Vladimir and only 3.7 by the Nami. Those transfusion just going out. And he doesn't have a mana cost for them, so he can actually spam them for that healing. Though Nami being fairly close to Vladimir in healing is actually very respectable. And the most damage done is goes to Lucian. 300 more damage than Yasuo, just by 300.
By the way, can you link me that match history? It won't work for me.
Yes.
Yes.
And does
Still
anyone
good.
know how to make a straw poll? I want to know who they think should be MVP, or like we should put out 2 candidates and then have them vote.
Oh, I thought that was a pole made out of straws.
I just go to strawpoll.com.
In
actually.
terms of what they did set up, or what,
Yeah.
what would be the
What would your
like-
2 nominees be for high Shin or He Shin unit?
I would have to say, ooh, that is very difficult. Either the mid laner or someone from the bottom lane. The top one did hold out, but they mostly just held out and kept on the defense and split pushing power.
I will just put all their names and we'll have
Ah.
the viewers pick.
Oh, that works. Go for that. I'd actually love to see what they think.
Okay. Do you want me to explain the bracket really quick of how it is right now?
If you'd like, while we're waiting for the votes.
I mean, if only if you guys want, like, to understand. But
No, we
I
don't,
linked
we
to
don't
the
want to.
bracket.
That's why we're saying we want to hear it. Okay, I got sarcasm down. I'm good at this. I'm getting it. I think that was sarcasm anyway.
It's okay. I think I've talked to you long enough to understand.
How do you understand anything of me? All you can understand is that I have knives. That's the only thing we talked about. Here we go.
Bum, bum, bum. Straw poll. Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna cast my vote without you guys looking and then view the
Yes,
Yes, I
results.
was the first one to vote. Yay!
Oh, I was the second one. Oh,
No.
more votes coming out. Yasuo getting a fair amount of votes. It looks like everyone. Wait, I can't say that. No, don't say it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Because they don't know until they actually vote.
Okay.
So we will wait. We don't want to change anyone's vote. A good amount of votes coming out though. So far we have 6 people voting. And we have a amount of 21, so we should hopefully see like 15 plus votes coming out. If you want to feel important, you always got to vote. Same as it is in democracy. Not actually opting for more people to vote. Or maybe they just now loaded in the screen and are deciding. You always want to put some thought into what you vote for, not just vote mindlessly. Like me. No, I thought it out.
I knew who I wanted to vote for.
I know, me and you
I,
voted for the
I
same person.
spelled mouth top wrong. Lol.
Molotov?
Mouth top wrong. I put yop.
Mouth, yup.
Malyop. The
Wait,
Shin Uner was Malphite in the Yop lane.
do you have the match
I'm
history
sorry.
link?
Let me get that for you.
Oh, I thought he sent it.
Nope,
I just
I lagged
remembered.
out. Or
Oh.
I lagged out my
Oh,
Oh
brain.
wait, it works for me.
Yay!
Never mind.
Now we have 10 votes coming down. We want 5 more people to vote before we close the polls. At least 5 more people. So if you want the polls to close, get other people to vote.
In the meantime, I will find a song that someone requested.
Song? Ooh, requested. Which one?
Playing it now.
We currently have a donation
Nope.
button.
I guess it's troll. Troll. People will be trolls.
Pity. Oh, we're on 12 votes now, just 3 more. If you haven't voted yet, grab that link and find what you want.
These crates. I need more crates. These crates.
A World of Warcraft.
These crates.
World of Warcraft. What would that be called? I don't know. Quickly help me, Aimstar.
Excuse me? Say it again.
Someone said Naga Siren is the best. What would that be called? A World of Warcraft comment? I don't know the word.
Naga Sirens. Oof. World of
Well, it's
Warcraft.
like a shout out or something. Oh, World of Warcraft shout out. Let's go with that.
There we go.
Oh, I wanted more than 15, but we can stop it at 12 votes. Nobody else wants to vote.
12 is my favorite number.
They're not old enough to vote, sadly.
Oh yeah, Naga Siren is a Dota 2 Dota hero, by the way.
Yeah, I know.
But- but-
any MOBA game can have a literal infinite amount of heroes. We have Smite, Dota, League of Legends, and then a few others that are either low grade or just not in my memory. And here, it's World of Warcraft also. They had it first. And Victor Rules is indeed me, so I've been trolling your chat for a little while now.
Very nice.
Oh, you've been showing them the straw polls. No wonder why they're not picking.
I
I
see.
didn't want to tell them, but it was there the whole time.
I see.
It's good. So we have 9 votes on the Nami
Well-
support, 2 votes on Yasuo, and 1 on Lucian.
Now I know how to do straw poll better next time.
Yeah, you don't show it off. Right when you make it, you instantly switch it and just have someone else tell you how many votes have gone out so far. So normally it's a 2-person endeavor. Oh, unless you have the dual monitor.
Yes,
That's right.
yes. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed the cast. I know I did.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you guys for streaming and
Mm.
casting.
No worries at all. It was quite enjoyable. I was
The
just
finals.
sad that-
Go ahead.
Oh! No! There was a Malphite dive top lane with the Xinjiao and the Yasuo. I missed it between a rock and a hard place.
Yes, you did.
No, why? Why? There was something else going on at the time.
Oh God.
I was loving the chance at that too.
Yes,
Pity.
exactly. Now we know. Now you know what casters are looking for. They're just looking for that sweet one-liner.
Oh, so many ghost blades on your screen. Whoa.
Ghost blades.
Yeah, you were looking at someone's match history. I saw like 7 ghost blades of 7 matches.
Yeah, it was this Lucian player.
Oh, Ghostblade. Oh, but Ghostblade is strong, especially for the amount of money it is, the diversity and the stats it provides. Very nice. Not Dota. Dota is a mod of Warcraft 3. Oh.
So the Hishin unit is into the finals,
Mhm.
and do you know who they're facing?
Not for the
They're
final.
facing the winners of losers bracket, but right now losers bracket are they have to go through 1, 2, 3 games.
Yeah, 3 more rounds.
Mhm.
I believe it is, what was it? 4 teams at the moment, that'll then go to 2 teams, that'll then go to 1 team.
And they're gonna play Curls for Girls, because Curls has a chance to get back up there
Mm-hmm.
and play against Hishin.
They are now placed in the 4 remaining teams, I believe.
When
So
will
they
the
do have
next
the
games?
cushion. That is why the surrender went out. They probably they
Mhm.
thought that they couldn't get through with it since it was very one-sided, but they still have the opportunity to get to the finals.
Maybe people had to go. IRL factors and stuff like that. But yeah.
Oh, true. Those IRL factors, they'll always get you.
And when will the next games be played?
The next one is tomorrow. That's for losers bracket round 3.
Okay. Do you have anyone lined up to be casting it?
Uh, like I was told there was a streamer, but they haven't gone back to me. So
Okay.
at the moment, no.
Ugh.
Why? Do you want to do it?
Well, if Nick wants to do it, I'll do it.
Oh, sure.
3:30 PST.
Oh,
No.
I'm gonna have to go to sleep early then. It's possible. It's like
Tomorrow?
7
I cannot do
o'clock.
it tomorrow.
Oh no.
You kind of lame.
Tomorrow,
No,
I'm thinking through my schedule right now, and tomorrow I am busy till like 5 p.m., 6 p.m. So, so Tuesday, Wednesday, we can plan something if games are happening.
Chaoticalism, trying to be all cool by following you and being on your screen. I can badmouth Chaoticalism. He's my teammate.
Ah,
Your
very
friend,
nice.
Yeah. He's the mid laner for my team. I can badmouth him all I want, and people actually thought he was a Smurf. He's not a Smurf. He does not play ranked. That is why he is, I'm assuming, bronze. He's decent at the game. He's not the greatest, but he is a good player.
Do you stream, Nick?
When I find that monitor so I can dual box, yes. Because if I don't dual box, I'm probably not going to get anyone to follow me since I can't talk to them that easily with the chat system.
I want our viewers to find you on a certain social network if you have any, if you want to link any.
Wait,
Do you have a
what?
social network for the viewers to follow you at?
Sadly, I do not. I've had too many stalkers in the past and little social problems with that, so yeah. I'd prefer not to give out social information until my Twitch is actually on.
Roger that. Well, you heard it, guys. You guys can see Nick when we do another cast, and I'll be closing up the stream now.